When Elias Wren stepped off the shuttle onto Aurelia 9, he carried nothing but two compression cases, a relocation visa, and the quiet hope that a fresh start might silence the failures trailing behind him from Earth. The planet's lavender-hued sky stretched wide above him, its atmosphere shimmering with a faint iridescence, as if the air itself refracted in tension. He had read scientific reports, viewed immigration hollows, and memorized the environmental protocols, yet nothing prepared him for the world that unfolded before him, alive, resonant, and unmistakably foreign. His new residence complex, Habitation Ring K37, circled a crystal blue lake formed from Aurelia 9's mineral-rich waters. Architectural spires rose like sculpted obsidian, their surfaces patterned with geometric bioluminescence. Every building pulsed with faint light, synchronized to the planet's gentle magnetic tides. He felt as though he had stepped into the quiet breathing of something ancient. Only after the orientation drones confirmed his biosignature and the entry gates whispered open did Elias notice a detail he had overlooked. Every resident he passed was female, and none were human. The first neighbor he encountered was tall, easily 2 meters, her skin a smooth gradient from silver to dark indigo, patterned with faint star-like dots that shimmered when she moved. Her 4 luminous eyes blinked politely as she offered a greeting in perfect interlingua. "Welcome, newcomer. I am Lysera. If you require assistance adjusting to the building systems, you may call upon me." Her voice resonated like a soft chord, as though multiple tones spoke in harmony. Elias managed a smile, though curiosity prickled at him. "Thank you. I'm Elias. And you're all, residents of the Aurelin matriarchate?" "Yes," she replied, as though it were the most natural fact in the universe. "Your presence makes you our first male visitor in this district. Many will be curious." That was an understatement. As he made his way through the corridor, he passed neighbors of astonishing variety. Some with crystalline hair that refracted the corridor lights, others with feathered crests, others still with delicate translucent membranes along their arms like decorative veils. Each woman nodded, with a mixture of courtesy and unmistakable analysis, assessing the lone human male entering their sphere. Inside his apartment, Elias exhaled. "I just wanted quiet," he muttered, rubbing the back of his neck. But the universe rarely granted simplicity. The first days passed in a blur of adaptation. The apartment's organic architecture adjusted itself to his temperature and habits, reshaping walls and furniture with subtle shifts. The water filters extracted metallic compounds that could be lethal to humans. Every morning, soft chimes emanated from the building's circulating vents, Aureline morning hymns that resonated with the planet's crystalline crust. Yet it wasn't these wonders that overwhelmed him. It was the constant presence of curious alien neighbors, each more inquisitive than the last. Lysera visited often, offering guidance on environmental safety, communal customs, and the district's electromagnetic etiquette protocols. Another neighbor, Tishael, with opal-like skin and iridescent wings tucked neatly behind her, brought him nutrient spheres after misunderstanding a translation matrix that implied humans required ritual offerings. Mayrani, short and luminous as a walking prism, asked endless questions about Earth's art, culture, and why humans insisted on living in structures that didn't respond to emotion. Elias had never been the center of so much attention in his life, not even on Earth, where he had worked as an orbital engineer, quiet and unnoticed in crowded megacities. Here, every movement he made echoed like a ripple in water. He had become a novelty, a statistical anomaly in an otherwise uniform society. One evening, the novelty escalated. Lysera arrived at his door with a composed urgency. "Elias, you should join us at the communal terrace. The matriarchal conclave has scheduled a resonance gathering to welcome you." "Welcome me? Are you sure that's necessary?" "It is customary," she replied with a tone that brooked no argument. He sighed and followed. The terrace overlooked the lake, whose waters glowed with the reflection of Aurelia 9's twin moons. Dozens of alien women gathered in a circle, their bioluminescent patterns pulsing in rhythmic harmony. The scene was beautiful, strange but undeniably beautiful. Lysera guided him to the center. Elias Wren of Earth, announced a tall woman draped in flowing cobalt membranes, her presence unmistakably authoritative. "We greet you as the first male to integrate into our district. We hope you will find balance here." Elias cleared his throat. "I appreciate the welcome. I'm just here to work, really. I didn't expect, well, all this." The group emitted a gentle, resonant hum, the Orellan equivalent of soft laughter. The matriarch continued. "We understand humans carry complexities, but know this. You are safe among us. Curiosity does not indicate danger." He exhaled. That had indeed been his unspoken worry. After the ceremony, as conversations flowed and gentle harmonics filled the air, Elias found himself standing beside the lake with Lysera. "Do you regret moving here?" she asked. He looked at the shimmering water. "Not regret, just surprise. I thought I was escaping a crowded life. Instead, I walked into a place where I stand out more than ever." Lysera tilted her head, the bioluminescent patterns along her skin shifting softly. "Sometimes the universe refuses to let you disappear. Perhaps you were meant to be seen." Her words landed deeper than he expected. Weeks turned into months, and Elias slowly adapted. He found comfort in routine, overseeing magnetic shield maintenance, tending to the apartment's adaptive systems, learning Orellan phrases. The neighbors no longer treated him as an exotic visitor. They treated him as Elias, quiet, thoughtful, occasionally overwhelmed, but undeniably part of their community. Lysera, in particular, became a constant presence. They shared evening walks along the lake, discussing physics, social differences, and the strange terrains of belonging. She taught him that Aurelians perceived emotions as faint electromagnetic signatures, a concept that fascinated him and explained their uncanny empathy. He taught her that humans often hid feelings even from themselves. One night, after a storm of shimmering ion winds passed over the district, they stood together beneath the quiet sky. "You have changed," Lysera observed gently. "So have you," Elias replied. She blinked her 4 luminous eyes, amused. "I have not." "You have," he insisted. "At first you saw me as a curiosity. Now, I think you see me as something else." Lysera's skin glimmered with a soft gradient of color. Aureline astonishment. "Perhaps," she said softly, "we both arrived searching for something we thought we lacked." Elias looked toward the lake, its surface reflecting their silhouettes. One human, one alien, standing side by side in a world neither fully understood. "Maybe I didn't move here to disappear," he murmured. "Maybe I moved here to start being part of something." Lysera's harmonized voice resonated like a warm chord. "Then you are exactly where you are meant to be." And beneath the twin moons of Aurelia 9, surrounded by neighbors who were once strangers from another world, Elias Wren finally felt, quietly, unexpectedly, at home.